Hello there folks, another edition of your Wrestling Rumours audio blogs. This one's going to cover a couple of things. We're going to give a quick review of last night's Monday Night Raw, John Morrison angle about him leaving, January 2nd, promotions and snippets that we're seeing, the teasing things, new WWE DVD releases, a couple of other things, there's a new Royal Rumble poster out, we'll get to that later on. We'll start with Raw from last night. We'll start off with Piper's Pit with John Cena. A bit weird, I didn't really understand what it was all about. It just looks like WWE are trying to gain as much sympathy as they can for Cena before he faces The Rock at WrestleMania. Be great if he just snaps, turns heel, but everyone knows it just is not going to happen before WrestleMania. Going to WrestleMania, Cena's going to pull in the merchandise, one big last hit, and I think they'll turn him probably before next year's SummerSlam, but we'll have to wait and see. I think if he turned heel, it would be really good because you would get all the kids. He'd be a proper heel. All the kids would hate him. All the people that already hate him will hate him. So he'd be a proper heel. Pretty much what kind of Hulk Hogan was when he first turned and started the NWO. I think that would be really cool. But everybody's been talking about it for years. It should have probably happened roughly about a year ago. They've still kept him face. He just generates so much money for them. So we'll have to just wait and see on that. Morrison, it was his last appearance on Raw. He's now left. What a really, really crap way for him to leave. Fighting the Miz was a good idea. But why not have some kind of angle about how they were tagging together, have a big segment, give him maybe 15 minutes and then have him leave instead of a whole, looks like a kind of injury angle, you're just never going to see him again. Pretty weird. But as we covered, I don't know if you're not on my Facebook page, we did cover it a couple of hours before Raw went on air that he was going to job to Brodus Clay. Creative then changed their mind and went with another angle. Creative have been doing this quite a lot recently. They've been making setting the programme up, and then just hours before it's airing they're changing things. It's sounding like they're going back to WCW days. They can't seem to make their mind up. Loads of changes hitting just before it's getting aired. I think Morrison commented on it on his Twitter as well. I think, wasn't impressed at all with the way they made him leave. But we'll leave that for just now. There was a segment with CM Punk, John Laurinaitis, Del Rio, and David Otunga that I thought was quite good. Talking about how they were going to, how John Laurinaitis isn't biased in that, but they were basically talking about how Del Rio was going to win the title, how many hits they had, and CM Punk made comment towards Otunga about Jennifer Hudson. Quite good, quite funny, you'd have to see it. A match I was really looking forward to tonight was Ziggler versus Orton, and it was a good match. It didn't disappoint. It was a good match. Wasn't great, wasn't brilliant, but then why give away top quality matches for nothing on free to watch TV when they can give massive great matches? I mean, I'd imagine Ziggler and Orton could have an amazing match on a pay-per-view. So why not charge people to watch it? WCW used to give away brilliant matches. They're not here anymore. Maybe WWE has learnt from that mistake. But yeah, Ziggler Orton, something I would really, really like to see, and it doesn't even really need a title in there. The two of them could be great in the ring. Just fighting without a title on the line I think would be really, really top class. With Daniel Bryan and Michael Cole segment, going on about how Daniel Bryan tried to cash in Money in the Bank previous week on SmackDown. Michael Cole said that he was a coward and trying to attack Mark Henry when he's down, and Daniel Bryan came across as a bit of a badass in the whole segment, saying about how he's looked at things, he's seen how things go, what Money in the Bank means to him, what the title could mean to him. Get really angry, really kind of serious. Big Show, Mark Henry came out, tried to cut a bit of promo how Daniel Bryan could never beat him. Daniel Bryan went out, kicked him once on his weak leg, saying that he would face him, tonight, tomorrow night, whenever you hear this. Be the live version of SmackDown on Tuesday. They're going to face in a steel cage match for Mark Henry's title. Something will happen there. I can't see Daniel Bryan winning. Something will happen. Somebody will interrupt. I can't see Daniel Bryan winning the title. CM Punk Del Rio match was an alright match, but everybody knew what the outcome was going to be. They're not going to switch titles on Raw. The whole no DQ angle was quite good. You had the Eddie Guerrero chair moment, throwing a chair and lying down kind of thing, quite like that. Been done quite a few times, but it's still good. Match ended with, the whole programme ended with CM Punk giving the go to sleep to Alberto's ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez. All in all, it was an okay show. Not great, but it was good. A couple of good matches. We'll go back to the John Morrison leaving. As we covered, it was meant to job to Brodus Clay, to put Brodus Clay over. I wouldn't be surprised. I know they're saying Brodus Clay will definitely be on next week. Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if it wasn't. I don't know what's going on there. He was meant to have been on 3 weeks ago when they've been cutting the promos. He still isn't on. They're still mentioning his name. They're not doing his promos anymore, but he's still not been on. But the whole John Morrison exit thing, it was quite shocking. To give him an exit like that was quite poor. Say, maybe hasn't drawn a lot of money for WWE, but he did put in a lot of effort. Although towards the end, he was kind of getting disillusioned with the whole WWE thing, but yeah, I don't know. If you check his Twitter account out, he did have a couple of things to say after it, so if you jump over his Twitter account, you'll be able to read what he was saying. We've seen another January segment leading up to this big return. We're led to believe that it's definitely going to be Jericho, although Jericho has come out and said that he will never wrestle for WWE again. Contract talks have broken down, blah blah blah. We believe that's a lot of rubbish. The talks have hit a snag, but they definitely haven't broken down yet. They're still going. We know that Jericho was really upset the last time when his return was kind of uncovered. Stephanie McMahon as well was really unhappy about it. So I think Jericho's maybe just trying to have everyone on, kid on, he's not talking, he's definitely not going to wrestle and then jump back at January 2nd. But we're definitely led to believe it's going to be Jericho that's coming back. So anyone who thinks it's somebody else, we're not saying that you're wrong, we just strongly believe it's going to be Jericho. WWE's going to release a new DVD soon, a part of the Rivalries thing, along the same lines of Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart's DVD. I thought it was quite good. The next one is going to be The Rock vs Stone Cold, which should be awesome. Loads of good stuff on that. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but they're saying that's the next one they want to make in the series. Would definitely buy it. I liked Shawn Michaels Bret Hart. It wasn't great, but it was good. What else have we got? We've got John Cena coming out saying that he thinks the WWE title should change hands. It should be changed from the spinner look. It should go back to a more traditional type of belt. Again, he might just be saying this to try and win some of the fans around that just do not like him. He says he thinks it should have changed about 2 years ago. There's been no plans as we know to change the belt. McMahon actually likes it, so I don't think it will change anytime soon unless they make it another gimmick belt or something. I really hope not, but the last belt, the new belt that had the tag titles, is shocking. It's a really poor looking belt. I don't know what you guys think. Leave a comment, let us know, but really don't like the belts for the tag belt, so you wouldn't want them to bring out a new world title belt and for it to be rotten. But we'll have to wait and see. Also, January 2nd, you won't just have the return of this mystery superstar. Apparently we're going to have Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler in a Memphis street fight. They have done this to death. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about this. They're advertising it. It's going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. So Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler in a street fight. I wish they'd just leave it all alone, to be fair, but maybe they're going to try and run up to a rematch at WrestleMania. Honestly, don't know. I haven't heard too much about it. I just know that it's being advertised at the minute. The last thing we're going to cover is the Royal Rumble poster. It's up. It has Santino Marella on it with a crystal ball. Pretty weird theme. I thought ours was better. Brock Lesnar return. But you can check it out. It won't be posted on this video. It will be posted on my Facebook, so you can have a look. That's really all for now. So if you leave some comments on what I've said, like the video, subscribe to our channel, there'll be more out soon. Check out our Facebook page, the link will be on the comments. That's all for now, folks. We'll speak to you later on. Thanks very much.